So to start off our stretching segment, we're going to start with the hamstring stretch. We'll bring one leg up, the other knee is bent, pull this in, feel the back of that leg loosening up. We always want to keep our hamstrings very loose because once they get tight, they can start pulling on the pelvic area and hips and lower back. So to avoid back issues, keeping a nice loose hamstring is very important. Okay, let's switch over to the other leg. One leg's in, the other leg out. Pull this leg in, feel the stretch behind the leg, and hold. And now we'll do another leg exchange. One leg in, the other leg comes out, pull the leg in, hold that stretch, and of course you can use your relaxation breathing through the whole stretching part of the session. And once again, switch legs and re-stretch the back of that leg. So try to keep one leg flat down to the floor, keep this leg up and hold. Okay, switch legs again, and we're gonna do our windshield wiper, where we take our leg that's up in the air and we bring it out to the side. We bring it back to center, and we go into the midline of the body to the other side. And again, out to the side, bring it back up, across the body, and back up. One more time. Okay, switch to the other leg. And we're going to do that windshield wiper. So we bring the leg that's up in the air, out to the side, back to center, into the body, and back to the center. So we get the inner leg stretched, and we get the outer leg stretched. One more time. Okay. Let's work on range of motion now for the upper body. Very important for those of you who've had upper body surgery. We're going to hold on to our band and have the arms very straight. We'll start off with shoulder flexion. So with straight arms, we reach over the head and bring it back. So the hope is with each repetition, we can keep the arms, or get the arms a little bit closer to the floor. We're trying to also keep the arms fairly close to the ears as we're going back and forth. And one more time. Okay. Now place the band down, and we're going to bring your knees into the body, keeping the elbows on the floor. Let's roll over onto a hip. Hold that stretch. And now bring your legs back to center, and we'll roll over onto the other side. Try to keep the elbows and shoulders very close to the floor. And bring your legs back to center. Okay, so what we'll do now is we're going to go onto our side and stretch out the front of the leg. So we just did a lot for the hamstring. We'll stretch out the quad by bending the knee, bringing that heel all the way up. Try to push your hips forward in this stretch. And now we'll bend the knees, and we're going to take this top arm and just bring it overhead and back. So it's just reaching overhead and back. And now we're going to take that same arm and we're going to go behind you. So now the arm is coming up and over and all the way behind the body. Forward, reach forward, up, and reach back. One more time. Reach forward, up, and back. Okay, let's go to the other side and do the same thing. So we'll start off by stretching the front of the leg out. So take your top leg, bend the knee, and bring the heel up. Push your hips forward if you need more of a stretch. Try to keep the legs kind of near each other, so you don't want this leg up, kind of near each other. You might have to hold on to your sock or your shoe if you're finding it's difficult to do. And those that are flexible, push your hips forward. Now we're going to bend the knees and take your top arm and just go up near the ear and back. One more time, up and like reach overhead. And then take that arm and you're going to reach in front of you, or really kind of just out to the side, I should say, straight up and back. Reach up and reach behind you. One more time. Reach up and all the way back. Okay, great. So let's raise our screens up and we'll finish up with standing stretches.